Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Last episode, we suffered the pain of Blue Baby and lost. This, however, is the 100th episode, which is pretty crazy, if you ask me. And I think we're going to celebrate with some Azazel. Because he's somebody that I have left to do. Wow, we haven't had Curse of Darkness in forever. And also because he's just really broken, so we might as well take advantage of that. And just have a one run. I'm also likely going to be using Azazel to donate as much money as I possibly can. Because it's really easy to do that as him, because you don't need shop items. Or at least that's the hope, right? Well, that was unfortunate. I was hoping to get all the poops. Might as well clear all the poops. There's no reason not to. I'll just avoid you, fly. I don't care. This is a very linear room, or floor layout. I'm hoping for a bomb. There's a tinted rock in the corner that I spied. Gotta be careful here, because those guys explode. Have to catch them at the very end of your range, or you'll take damage with their deaths. That was close. Red heart is not useful to us, yet. Yes. And that's because Azazel, while he starts with 3 black hearts, is capable of getting red health. He is allowed. Of course we're going to clear all the fires. I don't have to do boss rush. Okay, well this is a very nice room to have flight in. There's another tinted rock, but I still don't have any bombs. I swear that's like something designed. But we did get a soul heart from that, so I guess I can't complain too much. The haunt, are you surprised? I'm not. I'm a little surprised I took damage there, but so be it. We can do that too. And better than you. Speed up, so still no bombs. I don't even have the money to buy a bomb, even if it was half off. So we're just on to the next level. We can fly in, so I'm going to. And we can fool card out, so as not to take that half soul heart of damage. Yeah, now I'm definitely going to fool out. You're given the fool card for a reason. And that is to eventually use it. Starting with flight is just powerful. It's very nice. These guys can't figure out how to path to me, so they just get to die. And now we get to clear all the poop. And this is pretty much how Azazel runs are gonna go. Okay, we do finally have a bomb for if we find tinted rocks. But not before we kill lots of enemies. Alright, you gotta be careful of these eternal poops, and that was unfortunate. That was stupid damage. Now I can much more safely go in here. There's so many poops in here that I'm actually not feeling like popping them all. We do have a boatload of keys right now. And we're given another one. My reflection doesn't actually do anything with Azazel. Just puts a cool little symbol on our forehead. That's because Azazel doesn't fire tears, his little mini brimstone beam, which is unique to him, and you can't acquire it with anybody else. I'm gonna get the tinted rock, might as well clear the room with it. I don't have enough money. It doesn't actually synergize with a lot of stuff, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Alright, still more keys. Okay, that's where we started. There was nothing up, right? Yeah. Nothing useful up, I should say. And didn't quite kill that. Good, we managed to finish both of those guys off. We are out of bombs. Very distinct lack of bombs here. But we now have enough money to actually be able to buy something in the shop. I'd much rather just get a bomb to use on this tinted rock. Well, the world won't actually do anything when we've got Curse of the Lost. You know, I'm going to go to the shop and try and buy either a bomb or a soul heart. You know what? You know, I said I wasn't going to, but I can do this. I can do it fast enough that I can actually clear all these with only a few. I was a little bit too high on the wall there to actually hit them. One more. This was the item room, wasn't it? Yeah. Shop was over here. There's a soul heart and a bomb. I'm going to pick up the bomb because we could get one of two things from that tinted rock. Well, that's not entirely true, but we could get a bunch of stuff. And if one of them was more bombs, I wouldn't be particularly sad about it. But a soul heart is very likely. And 2 soul hearts is even better. Because we were going to get a deal with the devil on this floor since we have no red hearts to take red heart damage with. We are pretty much guaranteed our 100% double room chance. And something bomby, like, nope. Well, now we got red health. This will make it easier to trade stuff. Wow. You know what? Sure. We'll make angel rooms a thing on this run. I really have no desire to become Guppy via the use of Guppy's hairball. Guppy's hairball is just a waste of red health for me at this point. I don't like using it. It's just kind of annoying more than anything else. Teratoma. We'll have to deal with these slowly but surely. It is better to pop them when they are over gaps because they do not spawn spiders. Which reduces, you know, reduces the pain. I kind of want him to blow these up. Come on. Come on. Fire at me. You can do it. You can do it. You're not gonna do it. You finally decided to do it when I had made my decision to kill you. Don't hesitate next time, and maybe I won't have to kill you. Picking up some more money here and there. Did not charge all the way. There is no tinted rock in here that I see. I actually need to move my monitor closer to me. I'm getting a glare in the map area. I'm just gonna... There we go. That's slightly better. Still no tinted rocks. Hit the fire when it died. Now Azazel can make use of range ups, which means that those guys aren't nearly as big of an issue. Bomb is very nice to see. No, you damn bony. Nothing to try and manipulate him into opening up. I guess that could be the secret room. Well, turns out I'm a liar, but unfortunately this isn't useful because we don't have a use item. The Husk is an easy boss. And we're gonna get to do damage to him with his own bomb flies. Because this is a champion Husk. Eternal Heart is nice. It means that if we get it to the next level, so okay, we're gonna do an experiment here. I'm gonna push all the way against the wall. Gets to about the middle of the pillar. Range up. Maybe a little bit further, but not much. Death's Touch increases our damage, and it only costs us 1 heart. Because we only have 1 heart to give. So I'll take it. Decided not to give me an angel room, so be it. Devil rooms it shall be. This trinket makes it so that every time you get hit, you have a small chance to activate the game kit effect. No reason to not take it since I don't have another trinket. Which is, of course, why I took it to begin with. If I find a better trinket, I will not have trouble ditching it. The invulnerability is nice, but it's not particularly important, since Azazel is so powerful. It's actually very hard with Death Touch to see when I'm charged, because all you can see is my cheeks puffing out from underneath the skull. Alright, so Flat Odd Mushroom gives a damage up as well as an empty health up, which means we will have 2 red hearts when we reach the next floor. Once again, flying, very useful things. Why not? Well, because it wasn't actually useful. If we get a key drop at the end, technically we'll have broken even. Oh, that was close. Our range being as limited as it is means that these guys are slightly harder to fight. We have to... Yep. Well, took damage. Took stupid damage. That was pretty simple. Darn it, thought I was fully charged, but I was not. Okay, so we lost a little bit of health. That's about it. Now, if we look for secret rooms, can't be on either side of this, which means our next option... Oh, wait a minute, we found the secret room. Top secret room is, I guess, what we're looking for then. Which could be here. Can't be there, that's right. Could be here. We'll only check this. If it's not there, we'll go, because then it could be anywhere. It likes to be near boss rooms, but that's not necessarily always the case. Without even trying, we're basically on par for boss rush, because that is how the Azazel works. He clears rooms so fast that he just naturally goes quickly. Alright, the peeper means it's just going to bounce around the room. Slowly but surely, mind you. Almost forced me to take damage there. Alright, so getting Peeper appears to have overridden Death's Touch. I'm not picking up the tick. In terms of showing, which means we get to see whether or not when we're charged and when we're not again, which is, you know, fine by me. Don't see tinted rocks. So be it. This is a big room, but it's not a particularly bad big room. I will finish you guys off. Luckily you're red, so I don't have to wait for you. No reason to go to the shop just yet. Don't have enough money to do anything useful. Just gonna finish you off. I really should use my world card at some point here. But it doesn't seem like it's gonna be particularly useful, since I'm not going for speed. I just find it funny how I'm missing doors. Flight makes that room pretty much trivial. Telepills puts us back in the item room. I'm not particularly fond of that. We're pretty far away from our other stuff, but since we've got unexplored rooms here, that's what I'm going to be doing. I didn't even notice that we had Curse of the Unknown. We're not going to be able to go into that boss room. Wow, Peeper actually did some good work there. We're not going to be able to make it into that boss room because I currently have 2 hearts. If there's an arcade on this floor, which there could be, although we didn't enter this floor with 5 cents, did we? Which means it's probably not going to happen. We need to find a demon beggar is pretty much the only way that works out. And sure, I guess we're going to have, even if we do find an arcade now, I'm not going to play it. Don't know how many soul hearts we have, but for Azazel, because we begin with flying, which I am going to count for, I mean, we got flying by picking Azazel, so that counts as 10 jumping lunges for us and getting fit with Isaac. Well, that was that. We have 8 cents, and oh crap, well, there's that. Okay. Well, that's shop viable. Let's hope for Mom's purse, shall we? So, to explain the tick real briefly for those who are not aware, the tick is a trinket that you cannot drop with the drop key. Ooh. Yeah, no, I do this. And we're gonna do that. The blue candle has appeared in the basement. Okay, that's cool. 2 of diamonds. Alright. Okay. We're gonna use this 2 of diamonds as best we can. Which is going to be... next chance we have a lot of money. And hopefully next time I... Well, basically, the last donation room... The last time I can get donations to the machine... I'm going to give as much as I possibly can. We are only 100 cents away from being done, and it's actually 98 now. Okay, so we can't... The top secret room could be right there. It is not. It cannot be anywhere else on this floor, but... So the boss is going to have 15% less health from having the tick. And every single time we walk into a room... Oh, that's another HP up. We're going to have a lot of red health. And every single time we walk into that boss room, we will be healed for, I think, a whole heart. Which isn't particularly bad, but nor is it particularly great. Because you can't drop it. And there are better trinkets. There are a few trinkets that are definitely more valuable. But when it comes to actual, you know, being a trinket, it's mediocre. Alright, well, that's gonna be 10 leg raises, or that's 10 leg raises. But it's our first spacebar item, so might as well. So every 3 rooms I get to throw a bomb. Wow, Peeper Man. Every 3 rooms I get to throw a bomb that will poison the enemies that it hits. Which is pretty nice. Also, it can be used to check for secret and top secret rooms. Wow, my range is so bad that it went nowhere. Bob's head has some interesting things going on with it. It takes on a lot of the properties of your own shots. In this case, it very much takes on how little range Azazel has. We're on the depths 1. Are there any locations for the secret room that have made themselves available? I guess it could be here. Nope, we haven't seen what's in this room yet, so... Yeah, it could have been there. Pin. This is a pin room. Penetrative shots really wreck pin. And there's 1 pin left. Now there are no pins left. Based on the layout of this room, where we actually threw Bob's Rotten Head is 100% viable as a location for the secret room. So I do not feel bad about that at all. Especially because now we've got the charge back after this next room. And we're throwing it there. Oh, darn it. I totally forgot that wouldn't clear that, so the secret room could still be there. It's likely not, though, based on the layout of the floor. If this room had a room off its left side, it would be more likely. But now it's very unlikely that it would have been there. I'm taking lots of stupid damage. Lots of stupid damage, holy crap. That was very unfortunate. Unicorn Horn, I will totally take. But I want to get 1 more charge on this. Well, it's a depths 1, so... Not happy about a Monster 2 boss fight. He is tough. And I'm going to take damage on him. Interesting. I thought there was enough of a gap there, because I wasn't being hit by the laser. I was wrong, but that's how it goes. This is a damage and shot speed up. Shot speed does not really affect Azazel at all. Oh, well, I'll take that. I don't have any interest in the Book of Sin there, because I'm going to be taking Unicorn Horn. I twitched even though I have flight. That's actually pretty impressive. Oh, wait a minute. I wanted the charge so I could check this spot for the secret room. Was not it. Don't know why that exploded. I want to find that secret room. Because if it has money in it... Okay, and then there's this. Leaving that alive so I can get one charge. I can get one tick of charge off of clearing the room after having done that. We're going to get very rich. That's the plan anyway. Once again, that was very close. The amount of stupid damage I'm taking, I'd very much not like to take more. And thus, I continue taking stupid damage because I asked to not take any more. I'm pretty much only sabotaging myself with how bad I'm playing. Alright. Looking at the map. That was easy. Just wait for you to get close enough that I execute you, basically. That was simple. Also very simple. That being said, I'm not really allowed to say that. See, I can't pick this up as much as I would like to. Alright, well, Red Hearts is going to make it a lot easier to play that Blood Bank. And you know what, we will make a quick stop in at the shop. PhD is useless. So, because I'm not going to buy anything just yet. Because we picked up the starter deck, and I forgot to explain this at the time, so my apologies. But because we picked up starter deck, we get to have this very interesting interaction. Did I check here for secret room? I totally did. I didn't check here. Starter deck makes it so that all of your pickups that would be pills are in fact cards. So picking up PhD would heal me some to begin with, but it would also drop a pill and make all pills positive. Well, that's a thing. So, I mean, it's convenient. But, because we've picked up starter deck, there will be no pill drops. There will only be card drops. Which means, quite simply, that there is no reason to take PhD. What I will do, however, is since we've got 25 cents, I will tap control real fast to switch between the two cards in the bottom corner. I will use the 2 of diamonds. Now, I'll blow him up first. Spiders. I'll just leave and come back in so they're gone. I will use the 2 of diamonds. If this thing takes 50 cents, I'll be ecstatic. I do not expect it to take that much. It took 9. It's okay, we'll take this. We'll take this. And we'll take this, because I can carry another one. Wheel of Fortune, sure. I do not need the bomb. And we will just make our way to the exit. I do not see any tinted rocks. And I'm sure I've probably missed one. So yell away. Now I'm going to check a little bit more. I don't want to get yelled at in the comments. Nobody likes getting yelled at in the comments. Though that would require there being comments in general. I still got twitchy when crossing that. I knew I could. I knew I could. Well, we spent too much time on that floor. Our chance at boss rush is gone. So, the broken stopwatch, which is the item that we bought from the shop, gives us a chance. Okay, that's nice. It gives us a chance to, basically on every single room, either have an increased speed, like the entire room is just, time is basically passing faster, or time is passing slower, but it really only affects the enemies. I don't know if that makes sense Ooh, nice. I managed to get a skull out of that. Didn't give me anything, but could have. So we move at normal speed, but the enemies are moving slow. It is believed that it is actually your luck that determines whether you get speed ups or slowdowns and how often it happens. Because you can get a slowdown or a speed up basically regardless. Well, there's the red candle. The red candle might be more useful, but we're gonna pick up this and this because health. We'll see what this is. It's a death card. I'll use it at some point. I will probably make an attempt to switch to the red candle here eventually. We'll get... Okay, very nice. Strength. Judgment. Wheel of Fortune. Death. I very much would like to use this judgment card, since we have a good chunk of money. I'd actually prefer it to be a devil beggar, for a few reasons. But mostly because I've got a lot of red hearts sitting around and not much to do with them. We've got a beggar already. This is just easy. And kind of funny. I'll drop a bomb there and there to give us possibly soul hearts. And other things. Wow, that was bad. That was just a terrible, terrible judgment. So I do not want to start the boss fight just yet, because it is the mom boss fight, and we do not have any way of getting out. Wow, I didn't even think about the item room. It's because we're so powerful. Drop a bomb here. 4 skulls for 1 bomb is, I think, the best deal I could possibly get. I'd very much like this to be a Joker card. It is 2 of hearts. That could be useful. Oh gosh, we are so fast. Look at that speed. So, we still have a lot of floor left. So we're gonna do some exploring, because I'm looking for money. Okay, another slowdown effect. You can actually tell that our range is significantly higher. Our speed and range are what you get. Oh man, we got two money beggars on this floor. This is why I very much would like... There could be an arcade on this floor. An arcade would be very nice. Alright, well, Cricket's Head's a thing. That is a 1.5 damage multiplier, and I believe a 0.5 damage up. Alright. We already knew that our shop was good, because we've been there. But it is good to know where our secret room is. I'm a little sad there's not money in there, because apparently I could do a lot with money. So far, no arcade. Oh man, that nailed me. I do not want to take red heart damage. Although I'm getting really close. What are you doing, Rock? Oh, this is glitchy as hell. That's awesome. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, there's no arcade. That is sad. That makes me really hope that it's a demon judgment. Although I don't know if I'm going to use it is the thing. I think I want to. I most certainly want to use this card that I no longer have on my person. The question is, what exactly do I do with it? Well, I think I play these guys first. You're guaranteed to pay out in the first 7 cents. HP up, sure. Guaranteed in the first 7 cents. And then after that, it is every 5 cents, I believe. 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we've got a good chunk of money. I don't think I'm going to be able to get down to boss room level of damage. Let's see what we got. Oh, we do have a Wheel of Fortune. I forgot I wanted to keep that. The world I'm not so keen on. Strength is useful because it gives you a red heart, but we don't have few enough soul hearts to make that actually matter. The idea would be that you would manipulate... you manipulate your health, the amount of red health that you have. Oopsie. I accidentally hit F, which unfull screens the game for me. We are looking for the top secret room. It is likely there. We checked all 3 places in that room that it could be. It could be... Oh, there's our judgment card. I'm trying to decide. Well, let me... It can't be adjacent to either of those rooms. It can't be adjacent to either of these. It could be adjacent to either side of this one. It is not. Alright, it could be the bottom of this one. We have 1 bomb left. That is unfortunate because there are 1, 2, 3, 4 places left for it to be. There's 1 place there. Actually, there might not be another place. Yeah, it could be there or there. Alright, I'm gonna go for furthest possible. Black heart. Okay, that could help us quite a bit, actually. What I am gonna do, though, is drop this judgment card in here. If he drops a red heart... 3, 4, 5, 6... 7. Mystery sack. Okay, mystery sack can pretty much drop anything. Alright, that's not what I was hoping for, but that's what I got. So, I do not have the money to buy anything else from the shop. So the question now is pretty much, what tarot card am I taking? I've got Wheel of Fortune and Strength. Of course, there's nothing in there. Wheel of Fortune and Strength. I know there's 2 death cards in here. The World card. And the 2 of Hearts. You know, I'm going to take the 2 of Hearts instead of the Strength card. Because the Strength card isn't going to manipulate very much for me. And I doubt I'll be trading away enough red health for it to truly matter. I'm not feeling that this is a particularly strong run. We don't have a ton of damage, but we're doing okay. My propensity is to not go for the negative, but I'm mixing it up. We're going for the negative. Now, I'm hoping for not a Womb Exile like last time. Good. I forgot we had the map. So, this is good. Holy crap. I'm very happy that that didn't hit me. If everything's slowed, they can't quite move at me fast enough. Our damage is good. The multiplier is what inclined me to do so. Okay, we did kill the invisible one. Not interested. I've got a Wheel of Fortune card, so that's... I don't need you. Wheel of Fortune is going to guarantee us an item in the dark room if we make it there. If we make it there. I'm hoping to make it there. Okay, we can take care of those guys so these guys aren't actually a danger. This is worth it. Okay, very nice. Teratoma is not very difficult. I'm hoping that's a Joker card. Because Joker cards allow you... Very nice, that's a lot of money. And a golden key. beautiful. I mean, granted, I didn't need that, but still. Stars takes us to the item room. Since there are no item rooms left, it takes us to a random spot. I'm going to hold on to the 2 of clubs. 2 of clubs doubles our bombs. So I want to hold on to it for as long as possible. Another golden key? It's not actually useful to have more than one. But it means that we can open all of these. But every single bomb we pick up is really 2 bombs. And every bomb we really use is 2 bombs until we use this card. Golden key is really nice because we have Guppy's Tail, which increases our chance of finding chests and red chests, which I believe I forgot to mention when I picked it up, so I apologize if you did not know what Guppy's Tail did. Now you know. The Hollow is a very easy boss, and a very easy room. Man, if I hadn't taken that out, Peeper would have wrecked it. Alright. A Mystery Sack dropped a bomb for us, and the room dropped a bomb for us. Looking for a Tinted Rock. At this point, I wouldn't blow up said Tinted Rock. I would just catalog it in my memory. Because before this floor is done, I will likely be using the 2 of clubs and keeping the 2 of hearts. Because health recovery is going to be very important. And if I get a lot of red health, which so far I haven't had really the ability to trade it away. That was bad. I have exactly 0 reason to use Hangman, except for to give myself another 10 lunges. Which I chose to do. Jumping lunges are kind of fun. Whew, that was close. I kind of thought I was going to take damage there. We still need to avoid red heart damage to get the deal with the devil on this floor. That is kind of a thing. It's a lot of red health. There we go. Your friendly neighborhood doppelganger killer. Alright, we do have to be careful of the wall crawlers or the wall masters here. When you've got a big shadow underneath you, you know that's what it means. These would normally be pills. Hermit, Tower, Chariot, Temperance. Temperance is actually kind of what I'm looking for here. But I'm going to hold on to the Chariot card and use it on this boss fight. Alright, we get a black heart from our contract from below. Will double drops out of a room and give us supposedly an increased chance of supposedly, mind you, an increased chance of double rooms. So where's our Temperance card? Temperance is also a guaranteed item down in the chest. So we're going to double our bombs here. The Hermit is a random teleport. The Tower is just a bunch of bombs. We've got a bunch of bombs, so I'm not all that worried. I don't need money, so that's why I'm not going to use the Temperance now. I don't need to get into a boss rush room. Secret room, so far, can be this one that we're circling, so we'll give it a shot. Indeed it is. Okay, so this will lower our damage slightly, but increase our fire rate. Our fire rate's pretty good. Also, contact from below breaks your eyes, but I'll take it. We can almost tap it. So we are going to lose some damage from doing that, but it's not that big of a deal, in my opinion. Alright, so our top secret room could be in a multitude of places. By a multitude, I mean so far one, and that's right there. Okay, Eternal Heart. Red health ain't bad. I got flight, guys. Whee! So that's another that's another set of jumping lunges, I'm afraid. My poor workout. Curse of Darkness. Once again, don't see Curse of Darkness very often. We have an arcade, which I'm going to game. Nice try, Troll Bomb. And by game it, I mean I'm going to see what's in it first. And I'm going to use the Unicorn Horn to play this. There's not really much of a reason to play it, except for to maybe get the red health out of it. The blood bag. The IV bag, darn it, that doesn't actually have any incentive, although I could get into the boss room if I get my health down particularly low. So if I get more soul hearts, I'll be inclined to do that, because I would like protection, or if I get a lot of red hearts on the floor that I can use as recovery. Doesn't matter if I actually take red heart damage. Suicide King and the Two of Hearts. Well, the Two of Hearts is recovery if I pick up some stuff. Suicide King is... oh, that was bad. Suicide King will kill me if I use it. Like, that is just what it does. It kills you. Now, if you've got a respawn, it's useful because when it kills you, it also drops some stuff. And now I have a buttload of money. Callus, which isn't actually useful. You're not shooting. That confuses me. The Callus would, if you were not flying, grant you the ability to walk on spikes, and I believe creep as well, without taking damage. I barely managed to catch that peeper. Doing the final tap right there. Okay. Well, I didn't quite kill everything out of that. I'm looking for tinted rocks, and I'm just not seeing them. Well, we could fight Mom's Heart now. Oh gosh, that was bad. I'm not playing Azazel very well right now. I do have the Unicorn Horn if things start going terribly wrong. Things are going terribly wrong, by the way. Oh, I see it. I'm just hoping that... Go, Peeper. Go! You got it. Oh, you had a Peeper. Also, it could walk into the line of fire. Okay, I'm at 1 heart right now. That's super dangerous. And that's mostly because I'm just bad. I should not have taken nearly as much damage as I did in that fight. Oh, that was bad. I'm looking for the top secret room because it could be a crap ton of hearts. It is an eternal heart, which I would like to save, which means I now have to be careful. The Two of Hearts I'm going to hold on to now for a moment. Okay, that's good. I'm going to see what's in the boss room. We've got half red heart there. Yeah, that's not worth it. That's not worth it. They're not going to convince me to do that. Okay, so that puts us at 2 red hearts, which if we were to double... Well, hello there, money that I don't need. These guys can shoot tears, so I do have to be... Oh. So, yeah, if I ever feel like I'm about to die... Which good thing I used that. Wait, I have the tower card? I'm going from safe zone to safe zone here. Go, Peeper, go! Anyone hit could kill me. Means that I should probably... Oh, Come on, be something good. Okay. I don't actually need Goat Head. Goat Head is in fact useless to me. Guarantees you that you get to deal with the Devil Room, or deal with the Angel if that's the path that you're taking. And there are none left that you naturally earn. So that's the thing, I suppose. So we're looking for the normal secret room, at least a little bit. It can't be there. So it's likely here. Bunch of money. Not surprised by this. A little saddened, in all honesty. I'm not going to get enough rooms to use the unicorn horn again on the blood bank after this, but I will be using it on this. I guess I could just gamble for health back. That's probably the responsible thing to do. Because red health is still useful, and now that I have a goat head... Oh, that was close. Now that I have the goat head, it really actually doesn't matter. Whether, I mean, if I were to still be risking or attempting to get deals with the devil, it wouldn't actually matter. I'm just trying to get a little bit of extra health here before I go fight some of the other rooms on the floor. I'm really kind of looking for a battery more than anything else. I don't think I can get a battery from either of these guys. It hasn't happened to me before. Really hearts is all I'm looking for. Don't care about bombs or keys. I'm not going to run out of keys. There's like one very specific situation that I could possibly run out of keys, and that's super unlikely. The soul heart's nice, but I'm not going to pick it up just yet. Because I have the ability to gamble for a bunch of red hearts here, I'm going to wait. Because if I accidentally take damage in any of the rooms after this, I'll feel silly because I'll have lost a soul heart. And soul hearts are limited quantity. You know, you have to actually find a soul heart to get it. Which isn't bad, but it means that it's more valuable. Because red hearts are pretty common. So red heart damage isn't nearly as important. But you don't want to just leave the soul hearts here. This is not going as well as I had hoped. I thought we did grab one. No, the luck up was the last run that I'm thinking about. Because that run didn't happen all that long ago. Don't need keys, dude. Alright, well now I'm full health. Which means any hearts that we find at this point are just, you know, yay. I'll get to use them on the blood bank. Or, oh, dang it. Got too close. So, the name of the game is Don't Take Damage. Well, I took damage. And we get an Empress card. I need to go find the other tarot cards that I thought I had. Wheel of Fortune. It was not wanting the tower. We only got 2 rooms left anyway. And one of them was a rainbow poop that I just totally could have used to my advantage and borked pretty bad. Rainbow poop, when you destroy it, fully heals you if you have red hearts. And I did. So I could have used it to gamble more. Well, not so much gamble more as play the blood bank more and maybe get more red hearts. But I was silly and made a bad mistake. So we're just gonna kinda be sad about that. Especially because our friend died. Our gambling friend died. We don't actually have to care about... Oh, nice. We don't actually have to care about our last half a red heart. Ooh, that was close. I do not want to take that, though. Until I have a full... more than a full red heart to lose. And we're going to run out of money. I'm not going to play this blood bank particularly hard. I don't know. Hell, I might want to pick it up. At this point, picking it up gives no actual difference. And I mean that. It gives no actual difference. It's very hard to see Tinted Rocks with Curse of Darkness. I don't know if it's worse or better for you guys. I can't actually get in there. Empress, Suicide King. I must have forgotten a tarot card. I must have forgotten. I'm really bad about keeping the right tarot cards on me today. There's a 1 in 15 chance that the blood bank pays out. A 1 in 15 chance. So take it to half. And then I'll blow this up. Which doesn't help me, so I'm blowing this up. Why, hello, notification that I don't want on my recording. Sorry about that, guys. I need to turn down my phone volume. Forgot that it was up. I'm gonna take Suicide King over anything else. I don't really want to use it, but, well, I don't want to use it on accident, because I've done that in the past. But who knows, it could end up being useful at some point, if we get a bunch of respawns. If I get a red heart here, I'll be a little salty, because I could have maybe used a little bit more. But that's okay, we get a health up. We do not appear to have a curse. Nope, no curse. We know these are short, so we'll check them out. There's a Tinted Rock here, which is very nice. Might as well take it. Very nice. Didn't quite kill it. Kill it between barrages. High Priestess, Hermit. None of those are particularly interesting. You know what? I'll keep the High Priestess instead of Suicide King, because that could be useful. And by could be useful, I mean it will be useful when I fight the Fallen or the Devil. Okay, I'll give you money. I used a lot of my money, but you'll pay out before I hit 0, at least once. And a half red heart's not a bad thing to get. He's guaranteed to pay out in the next 3 cents. That was close. That was also close. Man, when they're invisible, all you can do is guess. That was unfortunate. I have a big enough range to not take the damage that I'm taking, and I am just eating damage. Well, that's actually really good, because I would like some money. Who knows, we could get an HP up. Magician doesn't actually synergize with Azazel at all, which is unfortunate. His special brand of short brimstone does not gain homing ever. Alright, well, we'll have to get some more money before we play you anymore. Well, that wasn't exactly what I was planning, but I moved so fast. Might as well blow up each skull I find. Because reasons. Somehow didn't open that. I really should put out those fires. Somehow I didn't get hit by that. I'm not entirely sure how. I was convinced. Very nice. We can put out 2 fires at a time, which is nice. We have enough money to go play the beggar again. Let's see if this is the devil. Nope, it is not the devil. War was not challenging, but he was also slowed. That's worth noting. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, those tears actually knock you back. Peeper got him. Unfortunately, he also got me. But I can pick that up and we're all good. Presumably. That was a mistake, but I've got a lot of keys, so it's not really that big of a deal. That was easy for our reward. This is a lot of money to go give to that wonderful little beggar. You should have some money, beggar. I do this out of the goodness of my heart, not because I think you have an item for me. That's totally what's going on here. The box is good. Okay. So I shouldn't have picked that up. The 2 diamonds could be useful. I'm not going to use it right now, though. Almost dead. Peeper actually blocked that shot. This will be pretty easy. Okay. Some health, a tarot card. It's the moon. Teleport us to our secret room. Which has a joker card, which I will immediately use. Ooh. I think I take Little Brimstone. Little Brimstone is a special item now. Which means that... 2 of hearts. Okay, which means that I... Ooh, temperance. That's what I want to keep. Temperance and Wheel of Fortune, that's 2 items on the dark room. But yeah, we are going to have a Little Brimstone now. And that's also because we encountered a special item. That's 20 bicep dips. That's going to be pretty nice. 2 diamonds. Okay, I'm just going to go and do this so that I don't have to deal with it again. We're just going to double all our money. We got 48 cents. That's quite a bit of money. We're going to be fine. We've only got 5 red hearts now, though, because we picked up... Okay, Guppy's Collar gives me a possibility to Suicide King. It's not worth it as a chance. It's a 50% chance to restore you to life when you die at half a red heart. Definitely not worth it. Hello. 10 cents. I'm guessing where they are. I'm just trying to do loops and crazy stuff like that. We've got a Temperance card and a Wheel of Fortune card. I'm going to go grab some red health. Preferably a half heart. Oops. You know what? I'm actually going to keep the High Priestess card. But I will be looking for secret and top secret rooms. Oh, really? I only have the top secret room left. Oh, very good. Okay, that's the thing. 2, 3, 4. Finish off half the Fallen pretty much instantly. Unfortunately, Little Brimstone is behind the mystery sack. That hit me. Unfortunately. If things get a little crazy, I do have my unicorn horn here. By the way, things have gotten a little crazy. Oh, I panicked and did the wrong thing. But that totally paid off, by the way. Because I am still alive. Okay, we defeated it. Woo! Okay, so, despite the fact that I panic pressed Q, Despite the fact that I panic pressed Q, I lived. Oh, that's honestly impressive. Because that was a really big mess up. Well, we got Temperance. Well, Magician doesn't work. Oh, it makes our shots purple for a room, but I'm lazy, so I'm bombing in. I don't remember what's in here. Two of Hearts. That actually might be worth keeping. Over Suicide King and the Hermit. Suicide King's not worth it. The Two of Hearts gives us a chance. It's only a chance, but it is a chance. For good things to happen. Yeah, we did find the secret room. Means that we could possibly increase our health. Yeah, I would like to go in. So now we're on the dark room. These are not guaranteed to give us items. But the run is still alive. Ooh, that's Perthrow? Yes. Alright. Well, Perthrow, you're up. I'm not taking Dead Cat. Speed down and rage is building. This is actually not bad, so we are slightly slower. I'm gonna wait until I find a room that gives me an item. Boss room's probably this way. Before I use... Oh, actually, it makes no difference if I use Temperance right now. Really, that didn't guarantee give us an item? I thought it did. That kind of sucks. These will, though. Boom gives us the ability to decide when our bombs are going to explode. And it also gave us 5 bombs. I might use that lolzy later. The Hourglass gives us the ability to slow down enemies. Neither of those are particularly what I'm looking for. So, Tauros, what it did is it lowered our speed, and our speed, once we enter a room, will slowly increase. Once it increases... Darn it. We will then eventually end up invulnerable. When it reaches max speed. Okay. Oh, darn it, I got hit by a spider because I couldn't charge while I was invincible. Please stop it. Dead. 2 more items. Oh. Oh, lordy. Well, I'm picking up the D4 because I haven't picked it up before. I think I have, anyway. The D4 rerolls your entire build. It is pretty ballsy to use. Especially when you're doing okay, like we are. Darn it! You stupid ghosts. So apparently... Oh, this isn't good. Okay, please be something good. Those are not good things. I have the Two of Hearts, but it's not actually going to help. We have a chance of respawning if we die, but I do have the Unicorn Horn, which I'm going to use, or try to use. And dead. So the run lives. Yeah, the issue is that troll bomb trapped me in a corner. I really need to just use my damn unicorn horn on this room. I'm hoping for Tauros to kick in. If there's multiple troll bombs out at once, that's when I'm probably going to die. Okay, I'm guessing boss room is not one of these. Sniper! But that's not the end of the run. Oh man. We're getting really lucky. Okay, so the devil room's the boss room is the other way. That's crazy. Okay, we gotta find secret room. Okay. It was his passage. I can't use that, can I? I think it just does nothing. The stars is random teleport. What does that was do? Nothing. Okay, that's what I thought. We can't go anywhere from here. The only way to do weird stuff... The only way to do weird stuff... Oh god, do I use the D4? Fuck it. Oh goodness, we got a whole bunch of health. We no longer have the starter deck though, and we are hella slow. I think we're good though. I think we're okay. We have spectral tears. I think we're okay. I'm guessing, because I don't know. We've got Mom's contact. We've got Mom's wig too, which means that we are going to be consistently spawning spiders. Our damage is still pretty ridiculous. D4, hell yeah, that is the way to go. D4 saved the run. I'll be the first to say it. Our guppy pieces do not reroll, I believe. We are not yet guppy, but still. Wait, where's the boss? I've totally misjudged where the boss is. I know it's somewhere, because it has to be somewhere. Okay, it was all the way over there. Okay, it took us closer to where I wanted to go. Do I want the unicorn horn? I think so. The two of hearts is pretty much... what the hell did we get that we have so many hearts? We must have rolled into a bunch of HP ups, but then also ended up... Okay, looks like we have... Oh, we have the miner's helmet. Alright, ghost baby, sure. This is a one run. The D4 has saved the run. Blessed is he. Oh, we have Little Haunt too. Okay. Well, this was I mean, let me be very clear. The D4 was a huge gamble. It was an absolutely huge gamble that just happened to pay off. So, yeah, that is part of Azazel. As the 100th episode, I'm glad it was a win, even though 100 is kind of an arbitrary, you know, human construct. Still, that's a lot of episodes, and I very much appreciate any and all of you who have been around for all of them, and even those of you who haven't been around for all of them but have watched quite a few. You know, there's a reason why I made it to 100, and that's because I enjoy what I'm doing, and it's because of you guys who are watching, and you guys who comment, all that sort of stuff. That's what makes me play. In terms of this run, we did not have a devil room with Krampus, so no push-ups. I didn't actually take careless damage from fire, red poop, or spikes, because Azazel, we didn't have any devil rooms with 3 red chests. Really? I don't think so. We did get at least one item from a golden chest. That was Bob's head. We didn't get any after that, save for the dark room, which from a previous one isn't there. We did encounter one special item. I suppose we could have had some more special items at the end, but no way of really knowing. We got flight 3 times, 4 times. Once to start with, once from a hangman card because I thought it would be funny, once from another hangman card, and then once from the white pony. But we did not skip an HP upgrade ever, so really we're just going to be doing some leg raises and some tricep dips, as well as some jumping lunges. as the workout for this one, because getting fit with Azazel is not very full of squats. And we just got lucky because we didn't see Krampus, I guess. We didn't earn that many devil rooms. I don't know what it was. But either way, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for staying with me for 100 episodes. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you learned something. And I will see you guys next time.